Hello Magic Family, welcome back on Magic Raven Tarot channel. For those of you who are new on this reading for the first time, you are welcome to watch this reading, and for those of you who returned back to my channel, I thank you very much for all the feedback that you guys give to me back, and as well thank you very much for all the suggestions and the appreciation and the messages that I'm receiving lately from you. For today's reading, we will have, as usually, 3 piles, and we have the brown pumpkin, we have also the yellow pumpkin and the orange pumpkin for pile number 1, 2, and 3, and we will find out what means those signs that you have in your dreams, what means those dreams as well, and how can we decode them and what do they mean? So let's see. We will choose one oracle card for each pile and part. So what means those signs from your dreams? For pile 1. Alright. For pile number 2, what means those dreams? I will take the first one. And for pile number 3, what means those signs? Alright. I will take it like this. And now you can meditate and think about which pile resonates with you, which color attracts you the most. And if you feel that you are drawn by more than one pile, I invite you to listen the other pile as well, because it could be useful. And I'm really also curious to see how we're gonna decode those dreams that you have and those signs that you keep receiving in your dreams. So let's go to the shuffle part. Alright, so I have on my left side the oracle decks, and we're gonna choose one oracle card from each oracle deck. And on my right side we have the tarot decks, 3 tarot decks for this reading, and we will use from the first tarot deck 3 cards, from the second 2 cards, and from the third 3 cards again. So let's start with the oracle decks, and let's see what means those signs that you dream for pile number 1. For pile number 2, alright. And for pile number 3. Yes. What means those signs for pile number 1? For pile number 2? And for pile 3? Now let's choose 3 tarot cards from this deck. We have 1 card. We have the second card. Let's pull 1 more. For pile number 2, what means those signs from your dreams? And one more card. All right. For pile number 3, we will take 1, the second card, and the third. From this deck, we will use 2 tarot cards. What means those signs? We have 1 card, there you go, the second. For pile number 2, okay, thank you. We would like 1 more. So we have 1 and the second card. And now I would like for pile number 3. One card and the second. All right. One. We have the second card. Let's pull 1 more for pile number 1. What means those signs that we keep dreaming about? All right. Pile number 2. I will just take them exactly as they are. And we will pull 1 more card for pile number 2. And now for pile number 3, what means those signs that my pile number 3 keep dreaming about? We have 1, we have the second, and 1 more. All right. So now we have the cards, the oracle cards and the tarot cards, and take your time and meditate about which pile you feel drawn to mostly. You are free to choose more than 1 pile if you feel drawn to more piles than 1. That's totally fine. The messages needs to arrive at you, so follow that inner voice. And don't worry, it's gonna take you to the right pile. So let's go directly to the reading. Hey, pile number 1, you choose this beautiful brown pumpkin. And we will find out today what means those signs that you keep receiving in your dreams. I don't know what you are dreaming. We might see it in the cards in the reading, but I can read the energy and we can figure out how to decode those dreams or what you have to do actually. And it could be beautiful dreams, it could be nightmares as well. So let's see, I'm really curious. So for pile number 1, the first card, we have isolation, Interesting. We have also Witch at the end of the world, an important and a new beginning. Letting go. So some of you might have lost someone. Something ended here. Yes, definitely. We have the Three of Pentacles. It's the Three of Discs, but it's the Three of Pentacles. So we have here Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. But it's good. All right. So you guys might be going through some sort of cycle right now. We have the Knight of Disc, which is the Knight of Pentacles. And the images are quite very profound. We also have the Ace of Swords. So we have here also air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. The Seven of Wands energy. Fire signs also. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Eight of Swords. Definitely there is a mental blockage here. Very confused. We have the Five of Swords. Oh God, pile number one. When I see those two cards together, definitely there is some sort of fight here where everyone wants to win, everyone gives their opinion, and that actually confuses you even more because they didn't come up with any solution. Yes, and we do have the Nine of Swords. So I can sense already here for pile number one that you guys might be dealing with anxiety or something very stressful, which actually doesn't let you sleep in the night, and you might be going through some tough times. And for those of you, it could be that you dream some things based on the worries that you are having during the daytime. And I do see also here for pile number one that we have this beautiful card. It looks yummy with so much cake, but and sweets, but she is really, and now I see it. This is amazing. So look at here. She's holding in her hands, I thought first time that it's a mirror or perhaps a spoon, but actually it has the shape of a leaf. And you choose the same color. And she's wearing this gold crown here, and there is this gold color here also. So definitely this is your pile number one. With the isolation card, I do see here that there is, you really need to know that there is a difference between solitude and isolation. Isolation can be soul draining, pile number one. When it's taken too far, solitude becomes loneliness. And then isolation, when it's taken too far, becomes a habit. So pile number one, if you do not share your thoughts and feelings with the others, the echo back and forth inside you until you can turn them off. So if you made clear to the others that you want to be left alone, only you can break this pattern of isolation. But if you do want companionship, you actually can change the signals you are sending it out to the others. And it doesn't have to be all or nothing, all solitude or all society. Just let the right peoples enter in. And as a dark aspect here, if you always say no to invitations, pile number 1, people will stop asking you. So try to give clear signals to the others with whom you want to spend time. You don't have to go out all the time, but do not isolate yourself, pile number 1, because that could really backfire. And with the witch at the end of the world, an important end, a new beginning. Something ended here for you. Someone left. You might have lost someone, but you have to prepare right now for a change. You can find solutions to the challenges that will come up when the change comes. You might anticipate an important rearrangement, something that rearrange in your life. It could be on personal or global level, which could affect the systems, the relationships that you might have, or your values and beliefs. So live your life as simple as you can and in harmony, because all is well, don't worry. It could be a situation from which you really need to let go because it has served its purpose, and you are actually being challenged here to change your point of view and really recognize what situation has run its course. Even if you are afraid that of something bad happening, the universe actually here sends you signals. We do know that when we dream or we see signs, we receive signals from the universe, from our subconscious mind, everything that needs to be healed, that it was suppressed. But the universe here for pile number 1 has a new opportunity for you, which actually will allow you to experience that kind of passion and satisfaction that you always dream of. So don't allow yourself to be persuaded by other people's opinions or your own doubts. And open your heart, pile number 1, to a new opportunity. You can really leave the baggage of past mistakes behind you. Be gentle with yourself and allow yourself alone time and solitude, where you can meditate, paint, sing, what you like to do, dance, do whatever you can to heal and let go of that pain that holds you back. But as I said at the beginning, solitude is one thing and isolation it's another thing. So your spirit here, I can see here that your spirit, it's beckoning you to actually grow. And I can see also here with the 3 of Pentacles that you should not try to do everything on your own, pile number 1. You will receive good advices here, and perhaps others in the other realms, yes, in the spiritual realms, for those of you who have lost someone and someone passed away, they are helping you right now, and you're gonna receive all the help that will help you to make decisions, to be successful. There are also people around you who actually want you to get out of that isolation, okay? And collaborate and cooperate and work with them towards a common goal. And I can see here that it's going to be a good time here with the Wheel of Fortune, where, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, it's like we are all at the mercy of fate. But you should not struggle your destiny, pile number 1, because as time passes, the situation that you are right now or you have been, it will improve. There is definitely a luck that it's coming in your way here, and perhaps also a change in status and cycles of time. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. It's not on reverse, so this is a good positive time for you. And it could mean also that perhaps you anticipate, your spirit anticipate an unexpected event that will occur soon. And I also see here that some of you might be with the energy of the Knight of Discs, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you might be fighting, yes, and it's the 5 of Swords here also. So you are fighting against some injustice. and protect others, perhaps. It could be for a couple of you that you are working on behalf on the ones who are weak and wounded, and I can strongly feel this energy from the Seven of Wands as well, that you want to protect and defend others that who are not really so fortunate or in an advantage situation. And you could be traveling somewhere, or you will receive a job offer or responsibilities. But pile number 1, you are committed and reliable, even if the things go slow. And I see also here this man. It's like he's holding this key. It's a large golden key. And he has clear, open eyes. It's like he's looking towards us. And the hat, it's in the shape of a nautilus. And in the center here, there is this keyhole, which is like a portal to wisdom of the whole universe. And that tells me that it will take some time in your personal development. We see here in the picture these high mountains. And those are the challenges, the ups and downs that you have to face before you are able actually to possess this key and unlock it. You will have sharp mind and be victorious. You will see the truth, but you need to concentrate, be patient, because you will have new ideas. And I can see also here, I can feel strongly this message from the spirit, like unlock your mind, unlock your mind. Interesting. We also have this strong man behind the bars with the red curtain. And that tells me that the red symbolizes strong emotions and moral convictions. So you might be defending your positions or others. And those tattoos from his body symbolize the story of his life, the challenges he's been through, the conflicts, the fights. And they were not easy. So you might feel the need to protect what you believe in, to defend yourself. And perhaps for some of you, someone was dishonest with you and ran away and ended a situation. Or there could have been a deception or divorce for some of you. And that really brings you in a situation where you realize that you want to escape this situation no matter what. And you might have felt trapped and don't see a way out, but you can free yourself from this mental confusion. You do have a friend who is helping you, but you need to stop panic, pile number 1, and think clearly. You have all the answers that you need. This blue bird from here symbolizes hope. So you might have felt trapped because of some circumstances or actions of others. And in reality, the fear keeps you bound and stuck. And perhaps the overwhelming emotions cover your capacity to think clearly. So it could mean for some of you also some self-imposed restrictions, isolation, as we had here at the first card, or self-victimization, where you might feel helpless and powerless. But be careful what you wish for. Sometimes when we get what we wish for, doesn't guarantee that it will make us happy. So it's better to share sometimes what you have. And there is definitely stress here because of some abusive situation I can see here. And we see those 3 witches. They're trying to craft a potion. And each one has their own unique gifts. And they kind of put everything all together here, but they don't really cooperate. They don't understand each other. And in the end, they didn't arrive at no solution here. And it could be that you defend so much something and it couldn't work out together. So I see also that it's more about a mental prison here. It could be a conflict as well, a mental conflict. And with the Nine of Swords, definitely you cannot sleep here, or you worry about something. You feel overwhelmed with sadness or obsessing about something. And you are like, you want to open that gate of wisdom. You want to use that key. But you need to be patient and determined. It's always pile number 1. It's always darker before the dawn. And something weighs you down, your mind and your heart right now. But this nightmare could be caused by high anxiety, by a trauma, by losing something, feeling hopeless and despair because of a depression, it could be. But you have to have in your mind that we see her worried here, right? With all of those letters and notebooks and messages, worry so much. And it's like, she doesn't look up to see this bird sitting here on the window and the fact that the sun is coming. So you really need to have in mind this, that now with the Wheel of Fortune, it's going to come a positive period in your life, and you're going to get out of this situation and heal. And it's not all lost. That's what I'm trying to say here. So I believe that whatever you are dreaming now, this is the message that comes at surface. Probably you need to have patience. You need to really unlock your mind, and you have help. The primer message, it is that you have to not fall in that isolation and get out there, because there is definitely a new beginning for you, a new cycle which will transform you. And it could be something that it doesn't affect you, only you. It could be something globally as well. And it's quite very important to work with yourself here. And I just saw here a heart with the word hate me. It's really important for you, for your own health, for your own mental health, to try to unlock your mind and try to read as much as you can about how to grieve properly, how to go through the healing process, what are the cycles, because I believe that with this Wheel of Fortune, it's quite very important to understand that the cycles, right? And that it's not all lost. You could be just in a cycle which brings a lot of pain at surface right now, so you could heal. But there is a place for transformation as well. Avoid fights with the others, and everything is gonna be all right. So that was my reading for pile number 1. If you like this reading, press like and subscribe so you can get more notification of my next readings. And you may leave a comment as well in the comment section under the description box, because all the time I am reading them and I want to get to know you as well. I hope my reading brings a little bit of light, and see you at the next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 2, you choose this beautiful yellow pumpkin. So let's see the cards and let's find out what does those signs means that you keep having them in your dreams. So we do have strategy. Interesting. We also have Candy Cane Angel. It's time for a treat. Let's see more. We have cycles. All right. We do have the Ace of Swords. So we have here air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. we also have the world. We have the star energy. The Four of Wands. So we have fire signs also here: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Hierophant. Beautiful. The Empress energy. The Lovers. And I see here the number 6 and here also the number 6. So for you might have, and 24, it's 6. So it could mean something for you, this number. And we do have also the King of Swords energy. All right. Let me just tap a little bit into the energy. So definitely pile number 2, you search for some sort of strategies here with this card. And you might be working with strategies. And if you are dealing with a situation at your work, for example, or if you study something, I can see also here that those strategies, one of those is to really remain calm and use your skills and your tools. And your plan of success will increase if you do have a plan. The dark aspect of this card is that probably you should keep yourself silent. The strategies are not shared with everyone, especially about those strategies that you are using, until you actually act. And with the candy cane angel here, definitely the message, it's time for a treat. So it is time right now for some little luxuries, to reconnect with your self-love and self-worth. And it's time for you to have some fun also. Don't feel guilty by giving yourself some pleasure. And I can sense here this energy of wondering yourself if it's the right time to give yourself pleasure, if it's the right time to buy that dress or that thing for you. If you've done enough to deserve that treat. And when you postpone a meditation time or a nap or a laugh with a friend, a massage, a spiritual workshop, or a delicious meal, you say to yourself you're too busy for that indulgence. And actually what you are saying to yourself is, I do not deserve that. But you do. So give yourself pile number 2, that which you have been denying yourself, you do deserve it. And don't try to rationalize and talk yourself out of it, because somehow in the dreams, the subconscious mind shows that we deny it to ourselves, those little pleasures. So have some fun, some delight even. It doesn't matter if it's clothes, food, or perhaps an experience that you have forced yourself to do without. And these are actually necessary for your growth. So step into that consciousness, you deserve it. And it's time really to enjoy the life. And I can see here with the cycles that life is cyclical, and some things flow and other times they slow down. So try to analyze rationally, consciously, when you are awake, in which cycle of life you are now. Because maybe you want to focus on discovering your true purpose, or maybe you want to focus on family, or perhaps you need time alone. Or for some of you, it could be I'm sensing here that you earn to open your heart fully and deeply and passionately. Or maybe for others of you, it could be a time for healing and regeneration. So discover what cycle are you actually right now, because each cycle has fresh gifts and possibility to learn and grow. And you know that happiness, sometimes happiness, when you leave those things that you deny it for yourself, the soul knows. And it shows you in the dreams. And be careful how you use your cleverness, because I can see here that you want to win at all costs in real life. And sometimes it's not worth the price, because maybe you have to take in consideration other new opportunities that will be presented to you, and weight the potential. But I can see here that you are quite very clever. And for some of you, it could be that you are breaking through a situation which will clarify, because you do have sharp mind, pile number 2, and you do have visions, you see the truth, and with focus, you will use those new ideas in a new job, or perhaps a conflict that you might be having right now. And I can see for some of you that everything seems complete and perfect, just that it is. But don't be afraid to shake things up, and really take that time and treat yourself, because you really deserve it. And I see here also a new pattern that will emerge. For some of you, it could have been an ending also with the word energy. But with the star energy, the universe sings that eternal song of hope and beauty. And listen and find your own harmonic place in the cosmos. You are healing now, pile number 2, and you will renew yourself with hope and faith. And you get a lot of inspiration, I can see here. Perhaps for some of you, those signs and those dreams that you are having, it comes with new ideas about something, and you need to use your strategies, but not in that way that to win at all costs. Take all the opportunities that are offered to you, and everything should be fine. And I see also with the 4 of Wands energy, we see this young couple here dancing on this large house, and they kind of decorated everything with lights. And I can see also here that they are quite shiny, and they are waiting for guests. And the trees, I see 4 trees here. They are framing the house. This symbolizes stability, harmony, and foundation. So it's time to celebrate. It's time for a treat, pile number 2, and feel free. Perhaps somebody is coming home also for some of you, or there is some sort of celebration like wedding. It could be a reunion with family, community that you take part of. But there is this feeling of stability and belonging here. And we see also here this owl. It's like she's sitting on this ancient tree, and she's reading from the book to this little girl. And the owl shares the knowledge and the wisdom. So the old tree symbolizes traditions. So pile number 2, you can honor these traditions or rituals and fulfill other people or society expectation by really embracing existing beliefs and conventions in social groups you are part of. You might be learning something, or for some of you, it could be even direct messages from your spirit guides, from your ancestors, from your family. Oh, this is so beautiful here, what I'm seeing. Like pile number 2, you are so blessed. You get the knowledge and the information that you needed in the dreams. You know how to use the strategy and really use it in a smart way. And for some of you, we have the Empress energy here. And the divine feminine, it's in all of us. So you do, pile number 2, you do have access to abundance, you are powerful, and you have also the capacity to nurture the others. She's like standing tall and she's sexy and pregnant. And she holds this chapter with the ruby crystal. And the ruby crystal symbolizes blood of life. And behind her, there are those apples trees with fruits, and they blossom. So she's the archetype of Mother Nature and motherhood itself, nurturing very wisely. She grows and she's strong. So beauty rises in every woman, no matter what is the age. And this card, it should remind you, pile number 2, that all women are divine and there is a possibility for growth. So embrace your feminine power. Even men have feminine power, but it's a little bit more subtle. Nurture yourself, treat yourself good. This could be also a woman from your life, a mother or a role model, a lover perhaps, someone who is a mother, or someone that is quite strong and has nurturing energy. So celebrate that divine feminine, no matter what form it takes, with creativity. And don't be ashamed. You do deserve it. You do deserve to treat yourself. And all you need is love. I can see the Lover's card here. Love is all around you, pile number 2. We see those 2 witches here, and they stand in front of this fire. And I can see the cats, their tails are embraced like in a heart shape. There is definitely a love here, both on the physical and the spiritual plane. And that means that no matter, none of these people will ever be alone. And it is about the romantic love, yes, but it's also about the power that actually love brings to heal and protect. And this, for some of you, might be dreaming on a lover, I can see here, or a friend or a sibling. But it's like in that dream, you can actually see all the wishes and the desires that you suppressed. And this type of love with the Lover's card, this tells me that it's not just connection that it's based on just physical pleasure, or a type of connection that satisfy only the psychological or social needs. It's a spiritual connection, very bonded, very strong. Both of the people from the dream really sustain each other and encourage each other from spiritual plane, very strong. Even if for some of you it could be a situation where you are not with this person, the energy bond, it's there. And that tells me that it could be a twin flame, a soulmate connection. It could be someone whom you definitely know from a past lifetime, even if you remember or not. And it's a strong bond here. And I can see also here that this bond actually heals you and protects you. And all pieces will come together, pile number 2, in perfect harmony. So if you do want to make a choice and you are like, I don't deserve it, with the candy cane angel. If you are going through some sort of cycles and you do not see a way out, use your strategies, because you're going to have a lucky time. And I'm kind of seeing here coming back together here. And it's also, pile number 2, you do have to look into your heart and see which option makes you feel actually magical, complete, and right. And there is the possibility for a partnership also here. It not necessarily has to be with a relationship. It could be also a partnership, a friend, or a business partnership, but very bonded emotionally. And with the King of Swords energy here, perhaps you carry this energy of the King of Swords, but you are seeking for answers, pile number 2. And those answers will probably come from the head and not from the heart. And sometimes wisdom requires a cool head and the voice of experience. If you need a calm, practical advice, emotionless, perhaps you will have to seek an advice of this type of person who can look up. And it could be also a strong male figure, a friend, or perhaps a woman who carries this King of Swords energy, who is not really emotionally involved with you. So it could be a boss, a mentor, a counselor, or someone who is teaching you and support you. But that tells me that also you might react to something that comes at surface, which is from the heart. That desire that you suppress it, you might be reacting with logic and reason, being too much in your head without taking in consideration also the emotional issue. And then it will come at surface again. So keep cool, be strategic, but use your mind by following your heart, pile number 2. So that was my reading for pile number 2. I hope that it resonates with you. If it didn't, you are free to choose another pile from this reading. You can listen as many as you want to. And if you like it, please press like on this reading and subscribe, because you can get notification of my next readings. And also, if you want, leave a comment in the comment box under the description, because all the time I am reading them and answer as well. So I hope you enjoy it and see you at the next reading. Bye. Okay, pile number 3, you choose this beautiful orange pumpkin, and it looks like this. So let's see the cards and let's find out together what are those signs that show up in your dreams. What could mean? And we do have vigilance. We have also Fairy of the Highlands with the message, it's time to be brave. And I'm sensing here strong air energy. We also have Phoenix Rising, fire energy. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. We also have the Seven of Discs, which is the Seven of Pentacles. So I see here also earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have the Eight of Discs. The Two of Swords energy. So we have air signs also, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. The Three of Pentacles. All right. Let's see more. We have the Six of Pentacles also. That's a beautiful card. The Five of Cups. So we do have here also water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. All right. So I do see here with the Vigilance card that pile number 3, you remained and you detached and you just observe. And you really don't give in emotions or be dragged down by others people drama. So if you raised above this, you will see more clearly in the observer mode. So keep the observation for yourself for the time being. There is no immediate danger, but the situation that you are dealing with right now, it's changeable. And I see here also the Fairy of the Highlands. Every time I see the card, this, look at her. She's like, she doesn't want to fight. She doesn't want to go to a war, but she has to. She's really sorry that she has to. And that tells me that for you, it's time to be brave right now. Speak your truth, be strong. Some people might want what you have worked for so hard without doing actually the work for themselves. But enough, it's enough. So change this. Cut away all the cords between you and those who have taken so much from you. Don't allow sorrow or guilt to neglect the self-protection. Honor yourself and speak out and do not back down. And with the Phoenix rising energy here, I can see that perhaps when we dream and we receive signs, sometimes it's about speaking out and really let that energy out. Even if you, for some of it could be that you want to avoid so much a certain conflict. But actually by avoiding that, it could create even more an inner conflict. So sometimes it's good to come out and speak your mind with the sword energy here. Talk and communicate and clarify the situation. And as you are in this position of just observing and be detached, probably you do not participate yet in. And with the Phoenix rising, I see here that everything in your life could have fallen apart in order for you to rise from the ashes with this renewed strength energy that I'm seeing here. And pile number 3, perhaps this is a time for you to sweep away everything that has not worked in your life. And the reason that things breaks down and not going your way, it's because this life cycle, it's completed. So you might feel you're walking on fire of life, but this is actually needed to be cleansed and purified for your rebirth. So it is time right now maybe to feel the pain you suppressed so that you can heal. The universe all the time has this plan and opportunities that are better that you can imagine. So let go and trust and anticipate what's coming. Observe even the pain and be brave. Because with the 9 of Swords in reverse, I can see here that you will recover and you will learn. You perhaps do that already or start doing it, and you learn to cope and to face life. And you're going to find the help with hope. And there might be some shame or guilt feelings involved here because of some mental health issues. It could be depression or anxiety that could really, or even stress. Right? And you can actually take your time to create something you can be proud of. Focus your energy on that. Excellence takes time. You do know that. So hold true to your visions. You will get what you want, but with patience, right? And pay attention to detail, observe the details, plan ahead and persevere. And even if what you want or the success, it's delayed, you will gonna be rewarded in the end and you will see the results. Everything you waited to grow, you will harvest, and with patience, you will see the progress. And I'm seeing you here, pile number 3, that perhaps you are learning new skills and improving existing skills with the 8 of Disc energy. And that might require you the help of a teacher who inspire you by their own example, It could be also that maybe perhaps you want to find that teacher who is able to offer from their own experience to the others. And you might be learning something new here or train, but definitely your career skills will expand. And if you are committed and keep your high standards up and using your skills and talents, with quality, you will master your craft, pile number 3. So whatever your mind is busy right now and you are waiting for the results, and that could bring, of course, some sort of pain at surface as well, and some anxiety and some stress, you will find the help that you need and find to cope with it and face it. And it's all about hope and stay brave because you're gonna reborn. And I feel also here that for those of you, I see here this woman, and she's like, I hope you guys see it, what I'm seeing. She's sitting here, and she seems stuck in this situation. It's like her eyes, if you guys see the picture, her eyes are really covered with leaves. So she cannot really see clearly and she can't decide. And it's like her hat, it's a piece of tree, right? And then we have those 2 birds here who chat and fight, who has the right to enter here. And it's like this conflict, mental conflict, a lot of passion I can see here with the fire element also in the sword, which is mental. So I'm kind of seeing her like she's confused and she doesn't know which thought to let in, which I'm conflicted here, too much in your head, pile number 3. And I also see that she actually can't decide, right? So that's the energy, and there is a difficult choice that you need to take. And it seems that you're stuck in the middle, or perhaps you do not have yet enough information. Perhaps some informations are hidden from you, or perhaps some of you could be in some sort of denial, but you can't really decide. And actually, it's interesting because the card is looking down to this 5 of Cups. So some of you might have lost something or focus on the negative aspect. But the solution here is that you need to relax. You need to find that hope within and do that consciously. Yes, because what we work with us when we are in the awake mode, okay, then we bring those information and those solutions into our dreams as well. We work with our mind and then we can change those dreams. And it could be also here with the 3 of Pentacles. We see those 2 parrots. They're helping this girl to build this beautiful house. And they work as a team, helping each other in a collaborative project. And each one has something useful to contribute, because they respect each other and value their true opinions. Each one comes with different, right? With different perspective, different knowledge and values. But because they put it all together, they will succeed. And the skills actually of one and the other can be combined in harmony. And the effort and the goals are really shared. So I'm seeing that actually this conflict could be solved by, it's a paradox. We have those 2 birds chatting all the time and fighting, but here they work together. So that's the solution, pile number 3. If you ask yourself about how to fix that thing that I am keep thinking about and so on, or if I'm not thinking so much, it show up in my dreams. Work together, collaborate, communicate, speak your mind, and good things can come out of it. I see here with the 6 of Pentacles, that it is better to give than to receive, but receiving it's okay too. And if you have enough to spare, share from what you have with the others, because that creates good karma. To be generous, it's quite important. And this is not a sign of weakness to give help to someone who is in need. I want to point out this picture because it's quite very beautiful. You see, she's having abundance, money, food, and those two people, they are not beggars, okay? So this young adult, he's studying, he's wearing this glass, so he study, but he needs a push, he needs a help. So she's helping him. And then this old woman, perhaps she worked her whole life and she had many achievements, but now she is sick and she cannot do that work anymore, and she needs some sort of help. So giving, it's not about that I give from me, from my goods to those beggars, and those people don't do anything. No, they come and they use their skills and they bring their knowledge and build together something and collaborate and share their energies and their experiences and what they learn. Perhaps this young man will become a great doctor. Perhaps this woman is sick and she has great advices that could unlock the mind, okay, and the heart, and so on. So it's quite interesting to be in this energy. And with the Six of Pentacles, it's also about the pleasure of giving and receiving, because you do know, pile number 3, that anytime you could be at the giving or the receiving hand, and creating good karma, it's definitely a good thing, okay? And then we have you have to accept also help when you really need it. She's not doing charity. She really enjoys to share with the others, and the ones who receive this are people who go probably through a thought time or need a helping hand. But pile number 3 show generosity and kindness. Giving, it's a cycle, and accepting the help that others offers to you also doesn't make you any less. It brings joy to the person whom you allow to help you also. So there is definitely a support here that is offered, especially energetic. And with this attitude here that all it's gone, all it's ruined, perhaps pile number 3, you focus on the negative and you might be missing the good stuff. So look around you and see what works for you. Count your blessings. You have here people who actually wants to help you out, and you can help them out also. Get out of this conflict mind that you are thinking of, and don't focus anymore on, oh my God, it's gone, it's lost, I ruined everything, they ruined everything, and so on. Like, it could be you lost something or someone, and of course you might be dealing with grief, with disappointment, or perhaps you felt left down. But you're gonna rise, okay? So you need to be brave, you need to be vigilant, and be kind and generous, because you're gonna create good karma, even the bad stuffs that happen in our life. And if we didn't deserve it, right? Because we don't know in the end if that was the answer of some bad karma that we have created in the past, or it's something that it's happening, so the universe sends us a push to grow, to evolve, to learn in some situation, to unlearn something and reborn from that, and really change our mind here and work together and collaborate. And for some of it could be also get out of your comfort zone and speak out. And I can see also here that if you apply all of that, Definitely, pile number 3, you are blessed with the Ace of Cups. You can enjoy and be really fulfilled. Look at this cup, how it's flowing with overwhelming feelings and emotions. And this lady, she's coming towards you with this cup, offering you this cup. Take the cup. Pile number 3. It's like you can have access to love and peace and healing also. And I can see you keep thinking and accept the cup that the universe offers you, because this cup, it contains something very powerful and amazing, and those gifts are rare, and you might never know when you meet with such an opportunity. And this is a gift from the universe, definitely. After all you've been through, and believe you are blessed, pile number 3. It could be a proposal coming in your way also. New feelings, a new love, where you go through this, when you rise, you go through this emotionally awakening, okay? And you feel creative and desire with the Ace of Cups. You desire so much. You want to start something and share your feelings and speak out and really connect emotionally with yourself and the others. So you will have this access to yourself and the love that you actually deserve. And I can see you here very creative, overflowing feelings. And it's this giving and receiving cycle which reciprocate, which is amazing. So whatever you are dreaming of, pile number 3, get out of that zone where you are with the conflict and apply those, and perhaps it will really help you. So that was my reading for pile number 3. If you like this reading, press like and subscribe, because you will get notification from my next readings. And you may as well leave a comment in the comment section under the description. All the time I am reading the comments as fast as I can. I enjoy it very much. I want to know my community that I'm building on this channel. And I also answer in person on those comments. So see you at the next reading. Bye.